do that. Okay, so that is synced up.
I'm assuming you're gonna go to Brotherhood Radio?
Nope. I'm gonna sit in here.
Oh, you're just gonna raw dog it.
That sounds so disgusting.
Oh.
But like, I'm wearing the Paladin paint on the T-51 again. I do not have this paint on the armor enough. I absolutely adore the way it looks.
Ooh, tortilla chip.
I'm gonna be real though, I wish the Elder paint was on the T-51, because I mean, I'm gonna show it on the stream, but like, I personally really love the way this looks. And Discord has crashed. Does that all the time. But like I was just saying, like, I love the way the Brotherhood paint now looks on T-51s. But currently there's a lot of stuff actually that I'm wanting to go over. Might jump into a public session in a minute.
Oh.
I really should start numbering these streams again.
You should.
One of the things I'm going to say here on stream as well is, we finally found out the cause of a lot of the trouble between VEF and Nick's Wraith was caused by somebody who may or may not be all mentally there. They've done a lot of things that are messed up, and from what digging we have done, with like the military dog tags and stuff, like we can't find any evidence supporting their claim of being in the United States Marines. So that's a federal offense right there, stolen valor. Yeah. So yeah, that's a mess.
Not to tramp on anyone's appearance, but they kind of look like Chris Shan. Like, I'm sorry, dude, or duda, or whatever. You look like an egg.
Bro looks like the nicest way I can put this, without trying to, like, I'm not trying to judge the guy, like, I'm just stating my opinion of the guy, is the guy looks like your stereotypical Discord moderator, combined with your average basement-dwelling GTA raging sweat.
He looks like the average World of Warcraft player in 2011.
Oof.
Balding and all. If you have to Elder's viewers, if you have ever seen that South Park episode where they play World of Warcraft, you know what I'm talking about.
So right now, according to 76, Fashion Act is back. I don't get why personally myself. I personally have not seen the point of it at all.
Did it not just happen recently?
It's literally the same event.
Wait, did not just happen like a week ago? Like
No.
a couple months ago?
No.
Like
So, Fashnact has new rewards, which is nice, but, like, here's my thing, right? We've got Fashnact with its masks getting more stuff, but then we're not getting more stash space to store these things. And then there's, you know, decorative items to put in your camp. Like, in my opinion, we could do with like bookshelves with pre-war books, technology stuff for like Brotherhood and Enclave groups or military groups in general. Really, like there's so much missed potential with camps.
Bethesda, where's their combined camps?
Actually, they're on the topic of combined camps. They are at least relaxing the restrictions on camps. So it's going to be like in custom private worlds. I just had to refresh my my stream. Nice.
Oh, quick little goodie for PlayStation players. If you've been wanting
No. Okay, so I have to reply to this comment. Me having an opinion of someone is not a crime. Me having an opinion on all these illegal criminals is another matter. Now I'm going to get arrested for that because I'm openly opposing the government's irregular migrants. We all know they're illegal migrants. They're not crossing legally. They're not following safe, legitimate channels. They're just dinghying it. They're literally rubbering it.
Vive la révolution!
Stop talking French, even though the French are to blame for a lot of the mess. Like, I will largely avoid politics, but like, my government needs to seriously back off. Stop infringing on our freedom of speech.
Also, to those
The
who
English
are aware of
Bill
the
of
numbers,
Rights will not be infringed. Get
do
lost.
not stop calling Visa or MasterCard. Continue the fight.
There is an assault front over there that thinks it's invisible, even though I've already seen it. Goodbye.
I repeat, people, continue the freedom to pay movement.
But here's another thing. On the topic of gaming, since this is a gaming channel, stop killing games. Stop censoring games. Leave our entertainment alone. Get lost. Oh, what's that one group of feminists from Australia who was censoring a bunch of shit recently? Pardon my French.
Collective shout.
Yeah. Collective shout, these nuts.
Hey,
Like,
did you hear?
seriously, talk about toxic femininity, literally toxic feminism, in everyone's face.
Hey,
So what? So you
people.
don't like it? So what? You don't speak for every woman on earth, and I can say that with a straight face. I'll say that to your face with a straight face, because I know there's plenty of women who don't give a shit, who do not care. They could not care, because they look at it and go, huh, there's a guy complimenting a woman for being strong and looking attractive, and being his type. Good for him. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You feminists say all men are evil, death to the patriarchy, yet you're also wanting a man to pay for everything for you on a, what, 6K figure? 60 figure sum? Job? Yeah, no, those men don't need you, sweetheart. They don't want you. Screw off. They can get better. They can do better, and usually they do.
So, quick thing, people.
Everybody's annoying insult bosses around again. Get down the stairs.
On the joke front, we can no longer make jokes about ligma. It's now an actual disease.
Since when?
Some dude got a rare disease, and they gave him the opportunity to name it. He named it ligma.
Why?
He's dying from it. He gets to choose the name of it. He gets to be the legendary dude who died of ligma.
Yes, he's gonna get that. But like, to come around again, right? This is essential for gamers. Is the collective shout movement are trying to basically get rid of gaming. They're trying to kill it. Them and the creators of Watch Dogs, and I am going to call them out because it's Ubisoft. Stop killing games is a movement I support, because while, yeah, I get why people are saying, keeping the servers on is not an option, give us the tools. Give us the tools to do it. Give us the tools. Let us have private servers that we, the players, pay for. Let us pay money to keep the game alive. Give us the game that's actually offline single player. Games like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, the old Grand Theft Autos, Grand Theft Auto all the way up to you're talking GTA 3, GTA Vice City Stories, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, and so on. Like, give us back games that we own. We're not paying you companies to rent a product. We are buying the product to own the product. And if we cannot own the product, guess who's losing their jobs, fellas? Because we ain't buying what we don't own. You're not a streaming service. You're not Netflix. It doesn't work like that.
If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement. I agree with that statement simply because, right, you cannot say gamers do not own the game they have bought, because you're just going to encourage gaming piracy.
To my fellow Americans, and we need to stand against Senate Bill 737, the Screen Safety Act.
See, I just got a comment on Black Ops 6. You can't even play Black Ops 6 Zombies offline. You have to be connected online. That's dumb. This is the exact dumb shit we are fighting to stop. Games should be games. They should not be, you need an internet connection. What about the guys and girls out there who play video games who can't afford internet? What are they going to do? What are they meant to do? They're not going to buy your game. They're not going to buy your game when they can't play it because it requires internet. If you're in an area that's say having bad internet connection for whatever reason, I know several people who have this. They can't always be online. They need games to be as games used to be, as games were meant to be.
We also need to get AAA companies to stop pushing out shovelware.
Oh, don't even get me started on the dumb stuff. Don't even get me started on the dumb stuff. Because like that's another thing that I'm gonna bring up. They also, game developers need to push out diversity, equity, inclusivity crap. The DEI shit needs to go.
Not just that. No, I'm talking about games that are legitimately been bad. Like every time you hear about a good game, it's usually by a AA studio. It's not anymore a AAA studio. Yes. AAA studios are just pushing out shovel slop, and some of the newer generation are just eating the slop. We need to get them to stop consuming the slop.
Now the newer generations, they don't see the losses they're going to have They're not.
Yeah, they.
I said this last stream. And I'm gonna hit it again. People are not looking at the big picture. They're not looking at the long-term consequence of what they choose today.
This new generation is bowing down to the corpos and doing the consume and be happy, don't question it mentality.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. We all know this. That doesn't work. I for one am living in a country that's sliding into, and it's been said by others, we are becoming like East Germany. That's how bad censorship is getting in the UK right now. Like, it is bad. It is really bad. And I'm gonna put it like this: the traitors in Westminster need to be removed.
You mean like the Scotland Stasi?
Mate, if you get rid of the bad in Westminster, you get rid of the bad there, and largely a lot of it can be fixed. You get rid of it on a smaller level like Cardiff, Edinburgh, Belfast, and you can really fix the mess then. But the problem is, as long as the problem is in Westminster, it's gonna seep back in.
I have an idea.
Like, let me point this out, right? Let me point this out real fast. So, this is what I'm gonna point out, right? Back in World War I, Westminster sold out 3 parts of Northern Ireland. Like 3 counties of the county of Ulster were given away. And there's been hatred about it ever since. And the funny part is, it was Westminster that did that. Yet all of England took the blame. All of England is continually taking the blame for Westminster and Westminster's bad decisions.
I have an idea.
It's like hold on. It's like in America. It's like over there in the States, right? Everybody cries about, say, Trump winning the election again. Everyone was crying about that, screaming it's the end of the world. But most of you probably didn't even vote.
I voted for Kennedy.
I'm gonna be real, right? The one about Master Chief. I'm gonna be real, right? I'm gonna be real here with the Master Chief comment, and I'm gonna say this, right? I think he'd fell in love with that AI because of how much shit they'd been through. But here's the other side of it, right? It's a machine. It's not a person. It's a bunch of code.
It doesn't matter how much the machine in your head calls you stud muffin.
It's that Rule 34 joke again.
That and...
Not these two again.
People, I have an idea to solve UK's problems. Them doing the 1600s tried it.
Nope. Nuh-uh.
Remember the 5th of November.
Don't even joke about that terrorist. We celebrate the fact that he failed, not the fact that he tried.
Speaking of which, you planning to burn a pyre this year?
What?
You planning to burn an effigy of Guy Fawkes this year?
No, I might burn one of Keir Starmer.
That's a new thing you burn on the 5th of November.
Yeah. It's Guy Starmer, not Guy Fawkes. That is a joke before the secret police come and arrest me.
Hey, you should dress a statue of Cromwell with the face of Starmer.
I mean, Starmer's bad. Like, Starmer is really bad. He's not wanted in England. He's not wanted in Scotland. He's not wanted in Wales. He's not wanted anywhere. Even Northern Ireland doesn't want him. Like, the dude is really unpopular. And the only reason he hasn't been ousted is because he has people who are keeping him there. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the party sponsors or whatever who are, you know, hell-bent on doing it. What I did hear recently was that the World Economic Forum had falsified reports about how bad Brexit was. Turns out Brexit was actually good for Britain. Go figure! The natives know what we're on about. Big shocker. It's a bloody mess, man, like, literally. And it circles back to games, If you keep people like Keir Starmer and the wokey idiots in power, they will censor games, they will censor movies, they will censor everything that doesn't push their narrative.
We were supposed to get a director's cut of Inglourious Bastards last year. Guess what happened?
What happened to that?
The Wokes did not like we were getting Inglourious Bastards.
It's a fucking good film, leave it alone.
I want to see Nazis get shot.
Who doesn't?
In a movie.
Who doesn't want to see those scumbags get what they deserve? Let's be real.
Can we? Seriously though. The guys who are producing Glorious Bastards, can we get that thing released still, please? Also, Warner Brothers, release Wile E. Coyote versus Acme.
That would be funny.
We need to see Wile E. Coyote suing Acme.
Nah, Jeremy Corbyn is another traitor. Jeremy Corbyn is another traitor. He supported the IRA. Nah.
I have an idea.
Nah, mate. I get where the Irish independence was wanted from, and again, it goes back to the traitors of Westminster. Westminster's constant bad decision making damaged a lot of things. But now it's not just, oh, well, we did an oopsie. It's no, you're deliberately doing it. You've been doing it for years and years and years and years and years.
Hey, I have an idea for you English guys. Why don't you guys make a Yank the Prime Minister?
No comment.
Hey, it's never been tried. Might just work.
I'd rather not. You gotta remember, there's a very high chance of me getting arrested even commenting on that because of the way my government is. So I'd rather not comment on that.
Hey, UK government, you can't touch me. I make constant Facebook comments against your government.
I'm gonna be real, right? I'd rather have somebody like Donald Trump running the United Kingdom than anyone from Labour. And the only man who's like Donald Trump in my country is Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage was a banker. He was a working man. He was a man of the people. He goes to pubs. He makes silly bets. He takes money to say things that really he should just decline the money for. But hey, the point stands. You know, the man is a man of the people. The man's in touch with the people a lot more than most politicians.
Hey, best $20 I've ever spent.
What did you pay? What did you pay to get him to say?
I can't say that on stream.
Not safe for work, I'm assuming.
I told him to make an impression of a German aristocrat.
Oh, that old gag. I think he mentioned that actually in an interview.
Best $20 I've ever spent.
I can't remember, so don't quote me on that. But again, you know, good bits of humour. You know, but here's the thing, right? My government is censoring the internet, as everyone knows. They're trying to censor entertainment. They're trying to censor the internet. They're even saying that you cannot celebrate the positive aspects of British culture on a day that's meant for multiculturalism. Like, the stupidity has got to stop.
Like the fact that your country is the #1 consumer of beer.
Somehow I actually think that might not be as accurate as you think.
No, I think that was the old statistics. I think the last time I checked, it was the Germans who were consuming more beer than you guys. Which honestly, you should not be letting those guys win. Drink more beer.
Nah, I'd rather not have my country go even worse than it already is. I mean, there's rampant protests, right? There's rampant protests over here about what's going on, right? With the illegal immigrant issue, and the government's even censoring that using the Online Safety Act to try to literally stop people from dissenting, from learning about organised protest. They're literally trying to do Tiananmen Square on us.
I have an idea for your country. Step right, come get your pitchforks, come get your torches.
Behave you before you actually get me arrested.
No.
Like, I'm genuinely serious. There is a very real chance that you even joking about that can get me arrested. That's how stupid my government is right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so there is a special task force of His Majesty's Police set up by Sir Keir Starmer, or should we call him Comrade Starmer, Mr. Joseph Stalin of Britain. And their whole thing is to police anti-immigrant, anti-illegal immigrant sentiment. Now, anything that mentions migrant hotels, anything that mentions grooming gangs, it's all getting censored. Like, our children and the women of our nation are under threat and in extreme danger, and the government is going, whistle, whistle, sweep under the carpet, sweep under the carpet.
It's a shame
this shit is stupid.
It's a shame your country is currently being led by Il British Duce.
He's not fascist, he's communist, you idiot.
Yes,
if he was fascist, he'd at least have bloody sense to put our country first.
No, but funny historical fact, that guy was a communist.
That guy started out as a communist, yeah, we know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But no, he's more like fucking Stalin with his policies, or Mao Zedong. Like,
he's not that level.
He's not a dictator yet, but he's bloody trying.
He's trying to become Kim Il-sung.
Kim Jong-un. North Korea. There's probably North Koreans looking at this going, shut the fuck up.
Hey, North Koreans, I got a box of honey buns if we only defect.
Want a hot dog? Satellite imagery says, you guys are not doing so great over there. You're looking a little scrawny. You look more twiggy than me, and I have bony arms.
Hey, you think they'll defect if I wave a honey bun across on the other side of the
yeah, you mentioned that before, Haz, and honestly, the more you mention, like, here's a fun fact about time dilation. Is it's actually the more accurate term is temporal dilation. But the idea behind the theory of temporal dilation is to find an alternative means to basically preserve people instead of using like cryogenics. So it's basically like what the Necron use in 40k. To bring a gaming version into it, the Necron use it in Warhammer. They use temporal dilation in their stasis tombs. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what lets them be like they are. But of course, there's drawbacks to everything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the thing is, for that to work, you need to violate the laws of thermodynamics.
No, you don't.
Because that take a lot of heat. Anything that with that much power will produce a lot of heat.
Yeah, and you can use that to create more power. Like
motion machines do not work. We obey the laws of thermodynamics.
This thing creates a ton of heat. Me. Sticks it under a massive body of water and uses that massive body of water to keep fueling the machine.
Again, perpetual motion machines do not work.
That's not perpetual motion. That's just common sense of engineering. Because eventually the water will run out, so it cannot be perpetual. Because the laws of nature state there is X amount of water in the reservoir. Therefore, there's X amount of water to create X amount of steam to turn into energy. There is a finite amount. And that's not to mention, you know, whatever's lost in the process. Like, there's a lot lost in the process. But you get the point. There is no such thing as free energy. Hey, I just ran into a hermit crab. Let's go! Combat.
Is the hermit crab saying, money, money, money?
Nah.
Have you seen the one where they're in the process, where they're in the...
Yeah, I've seen the joke.
Where they get shelled.
Yeah, the Mr. Krabs meme, I've seen it, it's funny.
Shame about the crabs, but still.
Bro, it's food.
Yeah. Although some of us are allergic to that cat food.
Yeah, I mean... Like, this is the thing, like, if you're allergic to something, you shouldn't have it near you, you shouldn't eat it, and you shouldn't have it near you. Common sense.
Thankfully, my religion already is built into my allergy.
But to move back to the point, like, the censorship's got to feck off from gaming, like, straight up.
Mm-hmm. I want them to bring stuff, dark stuff like Postal. We need a Postal 3.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a band game.
Let me guess, it's too graphic.
Yes, the expression "going postal" is based off that game.
Yeah, still not ringing any bells.
Basically, the premise of the game is you're a disgruntled, I believe, mailman.
Oh yeah.
And you go nuts and murder spree. That's what they mean by going postal.
Oh, he loses it and goes on a that. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, a lot of games should be made. I mean, censoring it is literally like censoring what people are allowed to be creative about. If you think about it.
Yes. Speaking of which, if anyone here watching this stream has the amount of bucket loads of money to create a new payment processor, please do. Preserve the net. Preserve the freedom of the net. unless our net becomes like the net of Cyberpunk.
I think that's what companies want right there. In a nutshell, I think they want to turn the world like Cyberpunk into a corporate utopia where everyone else is just miserable.
Yeah, they do it. There's gonna be netrunners.
And then there's gonna be groups where the people just say, "Nah, I'm good. Smell you later." And dip.
It's all fun and games until someone gets IRL Arasaka nuked.
It's all fun and games until somebody decides to build a secret shadowy cabal that lives on an oil rig. Looking at the U.S. military who are after buying an oil rig. What you guys doing with that oil rig?
They're just opening a seed and feed shop.
We know what you mean by that. Like, it's all fun and games until Fallout fans start going, okay, who's forming the Brotherhood? Who's forming the Enclave? How are we avoiding this mess?
All I know is if I hear sirens, I gotta get into a funny pose.
I don't want indestructible clankers, you idiot. I really don't. I don't want indestructible droids. I don't want AI, personally. I personally don't agree with it. Like, I know the positives it can bring. And I know it can also... Hold on. I know it can also bring about the end of human civilization as we know it. You've got to weigh the positives with the negatives. And the problem is, right, we don't know what a sentient machine intelligence will do. We just don't. We don't even know what another human being is going to do. So how the heck can we be expected to know what a machine is going to do? It could be like Detroit Become Human. It could go the way of Terminator franchise. You know what I mean?
Are you a dirty clanker kisser?
Those things are a real pain. We appreciate the help. Things were taking a turn for the worse till you showed up.
Also, for all we know, it could go. We could if the AI goes full sentient, we could end up with the synthetics from Mass Effect.
I mean, the Geth
Yes.
were interesting. They didn't want to destroy their creators.
Yes.
They wanted equal rights.
Yeah, it could be like the Kalon from the Orville.
Yeah, no, that is genocidal douchebags.
Or, if we're lucky, we get in the Automata. Or the whole shtick of the robots is where they say, glory to mankind.
That's cool.
It's just about time to eat.
Yeah, the robots in that universe have a major hard-on for humans, who I believe are almost extinct.
Yeah. That's what we get for being over-dependent on machines.
Building this place up is hard work.
Yes.
We can set up more settlements like Foundation.
Gear grinding noises.
Me. Insert Brotherhood of Steel.
Also, no.
The
No,
machines,
no,
glory to mankind. Me. Stupid synth.
Also,
The
why do I feel like
machine.
instead,
What did I do?
Instead,
Me. You spoke without being asked a question.
as why do I feel like instead of getting Soma, you're gonna make Ultra Kill?
I'll be right back. I'll let you take a look at the comments a minute. I'm gonna go grab a glass of water real fast.
Consume liquid, you dehydrated man. Yes. Comments. Plenty of comments.
Okay. So I'm back. Whew.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, right? On the topic of AI, I'm more on the side of the Brotherhood of Steel's approach in Fallout 4 of destroy it before it destroys you. Because while yes, there is a lot of good it can bring, if we are not careful, it really can be the end of us. And that's what a lot of people don't seem to be taking into account. Because they think AI, oh, it's like Siri or Alexa or Google. You know, like your home assistant. No, it's not. It's not like that at all. Because first comes the computer, artificial intelligence. Then comes robotic AI. Because of the rise of robots too. The two are inevitably going to connect. Right there is Fastnet. Right on time. The one event that I have absolutely no interest in. Bring it on. Come on then. Come on then, you massive killer. You look like a giant snot bugger. And down he goes. I'm in a rad storm. But to go back to the game at hand and the game on the screen, I honestly feel like we could do with the entire set of T60 paints moving to the T51, and I'm not going to stop suggesting that to Bethesda. I'm not going to stop bringing that up because it's something that I feel like should be done.
Oh boy. They might add age verification to GTA 5.
There's talk about them adding it to Xbox. There's no news on if PlayStation's going to comply or not yet.
PlayStation Japanese, they don't have to comply at all.
Yeah, but here's the point, right? Is I said this ages ago. I said this ages and ages and ages ago that they were going to do something where you'd eventually need ID to play video games. I said this ages ago, and I think it was I was talking with Vito at the time. But we were talking about it, and I mentioned that they could pull it off. Now, will that stop underage kids playing 18 plus games? Hopefully so, unless they steal their dad's ID.
If this,
but they're talking. Hold on. They're talking about not only having ID, but having it facial recognition. That means you've got to have a camera. I don't own a camera for my PlayStation.
If this
I don't own a face cam.
If this goes right and not entirely dystopian, we could see the end of the squeaker.
It's gonna go the way of Watch Dogs at best.
At worst, it's gonna be 1984.
Everybody keeps saying that as well, but again, let me point out that 1984, George Orwell's 1984. Let me actually pull this up again. Hang on.
Yeah, the main Big Brother, the film.
Hold on. So the problem with taking long dead people's brains out is the brains have rotted away. But let me actually pull up 1984 film. Because if I remember, it was portraying. It was meant to portray, I believe, fascism.
Yes, but we're talking about the surveillance.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing: China, which is a communist state, is already doing that. They've already gone for George Orwell's 1984.
Yeah, the only thing left for your government to do is install Panopticon.
Mate, stop giving them ideas. I mean, they've tried to roll out facial recognition, and people have just started covering their faces. What's going to happen is they're gonna do the thing from Watch Dogs where they tried to ban face masks. Why are there so many cultists over here? What the frick?
You think it's a cultist bar mitzvah?
No, like, bro, there's like a ton of Mothman cultists over at the location I'm at. I've not even took the workshop, and there's Mothman cultists everywhere.
For all we know, they found the moth.
Even though it looks more like a giant cicada.
He really is a glorified cicada. Oh, did you hear? They found wasps in a nuclear storage site. Radioactive wasps.
What the heck are the wasps doing?
Eating radiation.
Uh-oh.
Cazador.
Rad wasps. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What? The Cazador is, there's something
wasp.
fascinating. The Cazador, it's not a wasp. It's a chimera. It's a chimera. It's not a wasp.
Yeah, but why does it look like the tarantula wasp?
Yeah, but the tarantula wasp, I don't think is that venomous.
No, but it is huge. It's freaking huge. And
yeah, but hear me out, right? The Cazador was made by Big Mountain. Now, Big Mountain is also responsible for the Sierra Madre's cloud and other crazy machinery, because it was owned. Both places were owned by the same guy.
Yeah, Sinclair. Which he does not look the same in the...
No, they don't. Neither of them do. Him and House look really wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, NCR! How does it feel to have your capital a hole in the floor? That's what happens when you stop us doing our jobs, assholes.
Yes.
Like, literally, right? This is the biggest point I'm gonna make back on the Brotherhood of Steel topic, right? Is this: the Brotherhood of Steel seeks to take away advanced military technologies, which includes nuclear weapons. Now, if the Brotherhood of Steel had been able to continue doing that unopposed by the NCR, Voltech would not have been able to destroy Shady Sands.
Hear me
out.
Because the nukes
wouldn't have been there.
Hear me out. I have an idea. We put the Legion in camps.
The Legion are already gone. No one knows what happened to them, but they're gone.
Ow. We do it again.
Well, some people believe that Caesar's Legion were inducted into the Brotherhood of Steel, which, to me, doesn't make sense unless they were children.
I doubt.
Because that's just not how the Brotherhood works.
From what I can imagine, the Mojave portion got wiped Well, everything
So
west of the...
nobody knows what what happened to the Mojave Brotherhood, but we do know that without Caesar or Kaiser or however you want to say it, without him, the Legion was doomed. He had no kids, no heirs. So yeah, no, the Legion was pretty much screwed.
And his only proposed leader had less intelligence than a mole rat.
Again, that was Caesar.
Lanius has less intelligence than that rat.
Right, Lanius is just as bad.
Yes.
That's embarrassing. That is
The
actually.
old lady.
They have lower IQ than Snuffles the mole rat.
Hell, an old lady in the chair has more strength than Frank Horrigan. Seriously, Bethesda, why does Mama Murphy have such high...
I'm gonna be honest here, right? On the topic of messing with time, what makes you think you could even bring back a dead person? You're not God. You're not God. You don't have that kind of power. What makes you think that you, a mortal man, can bring the soul back from wherever the soul goes when we die?
To quote Death Stranding, you can bring back the Ha, but not the Ka.
To quote the Bible, death is like sleep, where your old body, your imperfect body, rots away, so that when the resurrection comes and your new perfect body is brought about, it's easier. But like a lot of us will end up getting those perfect bodies, but that's diving into religion. I can't really dive into that too much because, hey, you're a Christian, Christophobes. Hate them, but love them. Hate them, but love them. It's like, I hate you because your opinion is dumb, and your logic behind it is dumb, but I know that you'll come around or you won't. And more often than not, you come around. I'm gonna be real though, like, again, I'm gonna be real here, like, I've noticed something that I've been doing in these streams, right, and I'm gonna point this out, very subtly point this out. But if you notice, I stand around in the streams and the game doesn't crash as much. Has anyone else noticed that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've been live for nearly an hour and the game still hasn't crashed yet.
Interesting.
While I'm in this area, I should probably... let me bring my tent over here. I should probably do this and go into miscellaneous. Okay. Let's go over to this side. There. Technical data. Let's go report into Fort Atlas. One of the things that I will also say is this, like, some of the viewers have dropped off again, probably because politics. But
I never thought we'd
voices need to be heard on objecting to censorship. I'm gonna be real, voices need to be heard on objecting to censorship. We can't just let people silence us, it's not right.
I have everything I need. Staying safe out there.
Look what else we got.
If anything tries to attack, you're ready. everyone. Okay, you got this.
I really like the lights inside Atlas. Have you seen them? The ones on the wall, they're like small little round lights. Man, there's so much stuff that I want. I want them to add to camps that are in this game.
I see before.
Like these barricades.
I hope I get to meet them in person someday.
I'll show the defensive wall when I go outside in a minute.
Apart. Let's talk.
I'm just going to offload a little bit of this technical data just to pass the time a little bit. Right, let me get my helmet on. So let's go outside. Like this barricade here.
Mission.
We don't have this as a buildable object. And then we've got in here. We can't build this flag. We can't build the wall medallion of that size. We can't get anything like this, like steel floor plates like that. Let's go downstairs. You can't get wall plates like that.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort.
You can't build the flag there, which was in Fallout 4. That was a thing in Fallout 4 that you could have for your settlement. You can't have that in 76. Tilapia. I can just picture an initiate saying that. Now that he said that, I could picture an initiate saying that to his paladin instructor, and his paladin instructor going, "You're going in the box." But like, look at that. We can't get something like that either. And then here's the walls I was on about. I'm going to show them again because they're right there. I'm stuck. I jumped into something and got stuck, but they're right in front of me. Like, we can't get that. Yep. Like, we can't get this kind of defensive wall that I'm stood on. We can't get this, and it's sad. Like, it's a really, really nice defensive wall. Like, look at that. You can't get that. And you can find those, like, at Fisher-Site Prime and stuff. Like, you can't even build that wall logo, which is off the Brotherhood banner. But, like, there's so many things, like the painted Brotherhood logo here on the piece of steel. Like, you can't build that. The little barriers around the APCs, I mentioned it inside, but I'm going to mention it outside. You can't build those. You can build the non-Brotherhood version of the lower defense barrier, of that barrier there that I'm pinging. You can build it in its military form. You can't get an Enclave or a Brotherhood version. Like, it's dumb, bro. Hey. Oh, Tilapia, what am I gonna do with you? But yeah, this is one of those times where, you know, things happen. And I know that a lot of people don't agree with the fact that I'm so heavily Brotherhood of Steel. I know there's one guy who absolutely disagrees with the despising disagree to the fact that I'm a hardcore Brotherhood fan. He thinks I belong with the Enclave. He says that the Enclave suits me better. Yeah, well, I disagree with your opinion, and that's that. Like, my values align more with the Brotherhood of Steel, where you feel my values align more with the Enclave. Nice opinion, but again, I don't agree with it. But again, like here again, at this Brotherhood checkpoint, there's Brotherhood barricades. There's a Brotherhood communication dish here that we can't build. Like, you could literally give us the painted Brotherhood logo as like a thing we can put on things like the crates and stuff.
Ad Victorium, Knight Errant.
Like,
we'll do you proud.
Like it's like you can't even build this flagpole.
This is my place.
And this was in Fallout 4 as well. Again, it was a settlement thing. Like, I don't get why we can't have access to them. Like a chicken. What's the chicken doing? Oh, why did the chicken cross the road? Bruh. Omega! Damn it, I think Omega's gone AFK. It's literally, why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. In Fallout's case, it's why are the chickens on the road? Again, I have no idea. I like PC. PC's good. You know, Haz, you just said something that reminds me of the show Invincible. I've seen clips. But it's like the reanimates. They're basically dead soldiers who reanimated to be used against Omni-Man and Invincible, and it didn't work. Here we go. Where are you little... There he goes. Right, so here comes the Scorch Beast. But I can hear that. Left. Let the ASAM deal with the bat. I love how my ultrasight laser, thanks to the way they've rebalanced things, is doing good damage now. Instead you can run away. You abominations are really annoying. Aggressive. Most I know I don't engage with my comment section a lot, but it's because I can't see it. I'm gonna say that again, I'm literally reading the comments off my phone. So, in an event like this, I largely will be focusing on the event, not on my phone. So if I don't see a comment, just bear in mind, I will eventually notice it. I dropped my controller nearly then. I'm gonna be honest though, like... I should really just do a stream where I focus entirely on the comments. Like a Q&A session. That's like restricted to like things that we want to see in Fallout 76 get added. I still don't know where Omega went. He hasn't come back yet. Good aid. Vile abomination. Goodbye. Right, where are the rest of them? I think the event's broken. Get vaporized. If I had enough people on, I'd probably stream doing the raids. Live stream the raids. Until the game inevitably crashes. And then annoyingly I gotta reboot the stream. Where is it? Got it. Foolish abomination. I shall grant you the mercy of the end. Hold still. Granting them the Emperor's mercy. But as you can see, there's even some of the metal barricades, like here at Fort Defiance too. Like that one there. That one there. I think Omega's passed out on the mic. Omega, have you fell asleep on a live stream?
No, I'm sorry.
It sounded like you dozed off for a minute there.
Yeah, I have. I have a benign tumor pushing up against my brain.
Bro, I know how it feels though, like when your sleep schedule's completely out of whack and you're awake at the wrong times or you can't sleep. Yeah, I know how that feels, that's horrible. Oh no, not again. Not again. Who gave Tilapia a shovel again? Oh no. Oh no. I really wish there was Elder Paint for this. I keep saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it until they eventually give it to me. They might not ever give it to me, so I might be saying this until the game is eventually turned off. But I really, really want to see Elder Paint added to 76 on the T-51B. If It's just one of those things that I'd really love to see them do. Give me the gunpowder, damn it. Don't really need it, but I'll take it. Don't need that. So good.
I might have to go.
Yep, I was guessing that, dude. I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
But like, again, right there on the wall. Brotherhood of Steel flag that you can't build. It's one of those. Like, I don't understand it. Like, there's so many cool things in game that are there that, you know, reasonably you'd think the player would be able to make in their camp, like, you know, a desktop terminal. Nope. Like, we can't even do that. We can't even have terminals, like turned off terminals in our camps. Again, with this barricade right here, like, you can't build this Brotherhood of Steel version of the military defense barricade. You can't build the flag that's hanging right here. And it's like, it's in the game, and I can't have it. Bruh. That rat. Gigantic irradiated ants. It's like, though, like, you know, you get a bunch of stuff that's cool, but then you also get a bunch of stuff that you can't have because it's in the game. You can get it, like, in the game, in the cell. Again, like these barricades that are all over the place in Fort Defiance, but then you can't get them in your camp. Like this door, for instance, with the Brotherhood logo painted on it. That'd be a nice skin for the security door. You could literally add them in as skins. As, like, you know, you buy them from, say, the Brotherhood vendor or Modus, if it's Enclave themed. Like, you could literally add them in as viable plans, but no. In fact, let me go upstairs again. I wanna re-show this one thing that irks me there's this one thing that irks me, and I'm going to show it again on stream since I'm at a place where I can actually do it. But like, there on my left. Like, look, you can't build a terminal like this in your camp. But let me show this, right? I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to toggle that. And then we're going to go here. So, there's some atomic shot paints, like that one there. We've got the Hellfire, Prototype 2, Red Rocket. Another atomic shot paint there. Let's see how they took it out. How have they hidden it? Nope. So right here, as you can see, is the winterized paint from Fallout 4. Oh god. Now, the reason I'm showing this is because the Sentinel paint, and I've shown it before, the Sentinel paint on the T60 is also in the game. It's also in the game, and you can't put it on the T60. It's in the game. It's in the game, but you can't like do anything with it. Like, it's there. It says you need a plan to learn it, but the plan doesn't drop. The plan doesn't drop. I have handed in more technical data than sense would imply. And I haven't got it. I haven't got it. So I can tell you for a fact it's not really something you can get. Oh, and again, interiorly, like, again, I'm now on, again, that defense wall I was on about earlier. It's inside too. Ooh. Filthy rotter. Anyway, there's loads of things that, you know, are in the game. They're in the game, and they're not obtainable, but they're there in the build menu. It's like, what? That one clock piece is still here. What a pain. I'll head back inside now and prove it. Better deal with this flying pain first. Get out of here. Again, Brotherhood of Steel flag right there outside, right there. Flag and pole, non-waving, waving up there, can't build either of them. They're in the game! And yet you can't have them, it's annoying. Hi. But, yeah, let me come back inside and go back up to the power armor station real quick. Because I like showing this off because it irks the living daylights out of me, right? So, we've got so much stuff in the game that you just can't build. Or it's in the code, but for some reason it's not live in the code. Allow me to again demonstrate. So I'm going to pull this over. We're going to press the same button as before. Let's make sure that it works. Hold on. Nope, there it goes. So, let me go to the chest plate to make it a bit more noticeable. But as you can see there, I have the initiate paint. But if I scroll, if I go now, where is it? Which arm is it again? Yeah, so if I go on here, you can clearly see the paladin sword there, the officer insignia there, the colour change. You can just about see the sigil changing, the rank sigil changing with the the mod's information there. But there it is. There it is. If you look closely on the left arm, if you look closely on that left arm, you will notice one that says Brotherhood of Steel T60 Sentinel Paint, but you'll also see the rank icon. The officer's mark with the single diamond. You cannot obtain that paint. And if somebody can give me that paint, I will be very fucking shocked. I will metaphorically eat my hat. I will be genuinely stunned. Because again, we're talking about the BoS Sentinel paint. So as you can see there, it clearly says you like the required things to build this. Now, the reason I like it is because it says there, grayed out plan, and you can't get the plan. Like, I have genuinely tried for ages and ages and ages. You cannot get that plan to my knowledge. Like, it just doesn't exist. And it's so damn annoying. Because it's clear as day. It's clear as day by the others being here that that's meant to be here. But there you go, like the stuff in the game. The stuff in the game that we just can't get. That's really annoying. And again, I personally think that this paint, the Elder paint, should be on the T51. And I keep harking on about it, but I honestly do want that to be a thing. I mean, speaking of things you can't get, the Tagady's Thunder wall icon, like the decal, you can't get that. You can't get a Fort Defiance wall kit or roofing kit. You can't get a Brotherhood of Steel floor kit. You can't get an Enclave upper floor kit. They have Enclave foundations. They have Enclave stairs. They don't have Enclave upper floors. It's like, what? What? Like, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's really, really, really dumb. Ugh. It's one of those things, like, that doesn't really make sense. This is honestly one of those things, like, that really hurts me. And that's not even getting me started on the fact that, you know, there's so many bloody bugs in the game. What did I just say about bugs? There's another one for you. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Like, to those who left 76 because of how stale the game is right now, I don't blame you for leaving. I don't blame you for leaving. Especially if you buy Fallout first. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love a good old stomp around in the T60. But I love the T51. It's iconic. It's old Fallout. It's Fallout 1, Fallout 2. It was in Fallout 3. It's been in every single Fallout game, and it's been used by the Brotherhood of Steel in the vast majority. And obviously, Bethesda's using the T60 and pushing the T60. But like, keep the old classic T51 with Brotherhood paints around. Like, let us have that. Because they are beautiful, in my opinion. I would be streaming in a public server, except for the fact that I wasn't even originally planning to actually do the stream. I'm gonna be real. I was originally planning to hop on, farm some lead, and probably hop off and play something else. But this has happened instead. That's a funny cat. On my recommended funny cat video with a cat getting rolled with a rolling pin because it's loafing. That's funny. Okay. Serious question that I know a lot of people have is, how do cats keep getting into really ridiculously small things? They do. I have no idea how they do it, but they do. That is a thing. One of the perks about streaming from PC that I will mention as well is when my game crashes, the stream doesn't stop. But when your PlayStation crashes, your stream stops. Pain. That's gone. That's got pinged. What did I get pinged by? Who's pinging me? Nice. I'm gonna kick your ugly ass. Get some. Killed him so hard he fell on the desk. Damn. Bro dead and then some. What was that? Ha ha ha! 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 Very funny. Might give me a run for my money. Well, considering right now, dude, my build is broken as hell to where I can kill people with an ultrasight laser rifle, and you've seen the clips of me doing that. I doubt that. Should comment on the stream. You're still in the stream, give us a comment, come on. I know you want to. It's one of those. It's one of those. Can Temu stop spamming my thing? I take one look on your app and you're spamming me with stuff. Once again, though, this is one of those streams where most of the guys have disappeared or they're not on yet. So, once again, it's gonna be me by my lonesome walking around. Let's go back to base camp. That was a damn fun day, that, when I took that picture. Very silent. Oh man. But yeah, honestly, I'm quite proud of this build that I've done here. Impressive. Most impressive.
I was just thinking about you.
I'm gonna be honest though, like, I am very curious, very, very, very curious to see what lies on the other side of this river in Ohio. I am very curious to see that. That's interesting to me. Like, just what is going on over there. Like, from where I'm currently camped, I can see top of the world and Seneca Rocks. Fort Atlas is somewhere below Seneca Rocks, but you can see top of the world and Seneca Rocks. So if I raise I'm aimed right now. That's top of the world, and that's Seneca Rocks. So that's top of the world, what I'm aimed at, and then that is Seneca Rocks. But you can't see the Atlas Observatory from here, but you can see that massive ski resort building. This goes to show, like, they did a lot of early stuff with the terrain that's really cool to see from a distance like this. Bro, you should, like, I'm gonna be real. I think that whatever build you're currently tinkering with, I think it'll depend as well on what stuff you have on your armor. Because what I've learned is that, like, if you've got decent power armor, it doesn't matter against those who have, like, reflective on top of that, because it just reflects most of the damage back to you anyway. So it'll depend on the rolls on your gun and the rolls on your armor, as well as the build itself. But yeah, we should really test that when you're done messing with it. Oh, excuse me. An hour and a half of a stream. This stream is nowhere near as early as it usually is. Just gonna quickly refresh my live view account on my phone to keep it from telling me false information there. But yeah, like 76 right now has become pretty stale. Even I'm gonna say it, it has become pretty stale. It's all good fun though when you've got a group to do what I have a group to do, which is, you know, play the game as an RPG game, so the whole role-playing element of the role-playing game. It's a good thing to be able to do that, but at the same time... it gets stale... It gets stale not having new events. It gets stale not having... new faction-oriented content. It gets stale not having a guild. It gets stale when you are largely doing the same stuff over and over and over again. Like, regardless. Like, you can have all the guild events you want, but eventually you're going to run out of events that you can do. Even as a group. It just happens. But that's one of those things. What can I say? It's one of them things. But I am going to end the stream here, because I have been live for almost 2 hours. That, and honestly, I'm done with 76 for right now. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in and commented, I appreciate it. Thanks to those who've left likes, I appreciate it. I know that a lot of YouTubers say it, like, you know, leave a like and stuff. That's entirely up to you. I've said that from the beginning. That's entirely up to all of you. If you enjoy the content, leaving a like does let me know that this is the kind of content you engage with, as it gives me that feedback. But I'm also going to say it like this as well. You know, at the end of the day, this channel is not made to make money. It's just made to pass the time. It's made as a hobby. It's made to give me a voice, where otherwise my voice will get drowned out. It's one of those things. That being said, today's stream has been quite decent. Today's weather IRL has been quite decent. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I am Viper97 Gaming, and I will be seeing you all in the next stream. See you later, folks.